Can I just ask what you're filming? I know you don't have to tell me, you don't have to mention anything.
Yep.
Just out of interest.
What on earth do we have here? The army pulled up in some sort of car park. Just interested.
Again?
Just interested. You're camoed up, ready?
Yeah, we're on big exercises.
What, practice? Oh, you've even got a gun on you? You got a gun on you, yeah?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I do. Is it loaded?
Tell him.
I'm not going to get in the way, am I? Here.
No, you can find that.
And no objections to filming, no?
No, we'd rather you didn't.
Because it might show the hostile opponents sort of thing. I know you can't say too much, but we don't want to give away the secrets, do we? To protect ourselves as a country. Is that what we're getting at?
Well, no.
Okay, so there's no threat to national security if I film your exercise.
Yeah, we'd rather you didn't, but yeah.
I need you to be honest with me, open and honest, straight cut to the chase, because I'm going to take the drone up and watch you.
Yeah, as I said, I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, the reasons for that.
Well, because we're on exercise, that's why.
Yeah. And if I saw what you was doing, could somebody else take advantage of it? Or not?
Well, potentially, yes.
So what I originally said then?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. I wouldn't want that to happen.
All right.
Is it loaded though? Or blanks?
Thanks.
Blanks, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you to it. But it's not every day you see. Oh God. Okay. Private, is it? I thought he was having a wee. Don't worry. I'm pointing the camera that way. Not every day you see the army parked up in a hotel car park like this. They're obviously getting ready to do something. They're all camoed up, got all their weapons. Blanks, he says. But we're not going to get in the way. We want them to be protecting the country. We don't want to be hindering that process. So I'm moving on. And you often hear about these wheel washers, and if they can't afford the big version, they'll do it by hand. And this construction company are trying to keep our roads as clean as they should. And he's got a little portable jet wash there, look. And he's cleaning the wheels before the vehicle enters the public highway. And that is fantastic to see. And the end result is out here. There's hardly anything out here now, look. It's not a slip hazard to other motorists. Fantastic. And that is credit to A. Williams Contract Services Limited. And when the drone was up in the air, we did see the guy in the digger in the 360 give us a wave. So they're not shy of the camera either. So we are making progress. People, don't mind the camera. Oh look, they're over there waving as well. Hello. He didn't just say the name, did he? Come on. They don't know who we are, surely. Come on, man. If they do, this is getting ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
I'm alright, yeah.
Can I just ask what you're filming? I know you don't have to tell me, you don't have to mention anything.
Yep.
Just out of interest.
I'm complimenting your procedure of keeping the highway free of mud.
Oh, sweet.
at the moment.
Lovely job, mate.
That's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah.
We'll have. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but we have like regular road sweeper up and down as well, mate. So we had one yesterday, had one Monday.
Yeah, that just gets the little bits that are left, yeah?
Yeah,
but most of it you're getting off right now, and it's taking his time as well. Spending a lot of time doing it.
Oh, we got them, mate.
Yeah.
We did have.
There are sites that don't.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
You know, we had an incident. Not an incident. We had a day when literally all the things we put in place for cleaning roads, road sweeper, the jet wash, we had. You can't see it now because it was ineffective. But we had a bit of a ramp, like a rumble strip. You will probably see on the floor there, that blue thing.
Yes, I can see it. Yeah. By
the car. So that comes as like a ramp. So you drive over it, it goes up and down, and the idea is it rattles some mud off you. But it's not.
The idea was there.
No.
Yeah.
So we've actually got we've got coming now next week. A proper like wheel wash.
Yeah.
So he's going to be sighted over there, and then the vehicles drive over it. Because at the moment, my man there literally spends all his time washing the wheels, mate.
Yeah. But the hire of the wheel wash might be more than his wage. So at the moment, it's cost effective to just have him there.
Yeah. I think it'll balance itself out.
Will it? Right. Okay.
Because I think like this wheel wash, we pay for the hire of it, and that's like probably going to be like £500 a week.
It's a lot, really.
But you know, we're paying BIM off for the labour a lot.
Oh, do you? He's got good money then.
Oh, you know. They won't have you believe it, mind, if you speak to them.
Yeah.
Oh, we on crap money.
What's it going to be, mate?
So basically, it's going to be a big distribution centre. You know, we build it for someone called CubeX.
Right, K, is it a K?
C,
right.
CubeX.
Right.
They're like a developer from Bristol, but I think they've already got, well, I know they've already signed a lease with Owens, the transport company.
Yes.
So you'll see a load of the Owens lorries in there.
Right,
so
makes sense.
They signed the lease with them to have it. So it couldn't be a better position, really, could it, you know?
Yeah, I've just spoke to one of their drivers, actually, when I was filming Budweiser. Yeah, good stuff, mate. While the drone was in the air, I just followed your dumper truck round. I can see you're laying the stone on the outside perimeter at the moment, aren't you?
Again, mate, trying to keep the mud down and trying to stop the vehicles from sinking.
Yeah.
Because this is, you know, you can't really see from here because we put the sheets on the bottom. But basically, up in that corner, for instance, we've had to reduce the ground by about 3.5 meters.
Right.
And then say the site was like that.
Yeah.
We've had to bring it all like that. So reduce that and build this up.
Right.
So take it all from that end, bring it down this end.
Yeah, you can see, can't you, where the hill is still behind?
That's it. Yeah. So up there, you know, we had about that height still. So we got to put big retaining walls around there to hold it all back.
Right.
So yeah, this is all like made up ground. So unfortunately, when it rains, it turns to a bog like. It'll take like one day and it'll dry out. And you know, one day of sun is dry, but then 1 hour of rain, wrecked again.
Yeah.
If we had like say a day or two now of sun, this would be our issue. Then gets to be dust.
Yeah, I know. And then you try and water it all down, don't you?
Yeah.
So do you know, once you build something new like this nowadays, you have to have certain things, don't you? Is one of the certain things you have to have solar panels, or is that not a requirement?
Usually, so we're building this is a thing called BREEAM.
Right.
So BREEAM is like a standard. You get different various grades of BREEAM. This is going to be BREEAM Excellent, which is so when it's finished, it's got to achieve a certain air tightness. You know, it's got to be a certain insulated. It's got to have, like you say, panels on the roof. A lot of companies they will have the bare minimum you need, like, you know, to get your BREEAM. I did a building in Blackwood. So, you know, Blackwood. They would build a building up there, like, and it was twice the size there, so it was massive. And I mean, literally, probably had an area, you know, the size of this road with like 10 panels on or something.
Just to tick the box, really.
Just to tick a box.
And one of the other boxes is car sharing spaces, isn't it? In the car park?
Sharing.
Car sharing. But no one car shares really, do they, in park there? They're trying, aren't they? They're trying to push you to do...
They are trying.
Yeah.
And like there's... well, you can go on the Cubex website. If you go on the Cubex website, it shows you like what the building's going to end up like, and it tells you all the stuff they're doing.
Oh, right, okay.
So there's, for instance, there's, you know, we're putting like a rake of electric chargers. They'll go in as standard now. I mean, I've pretty much built a similar one of these in Swindon. Yeah, it had you know, solar panels on the office roof.
Yeah. Does it have battery as well to store it?
The one in Swindon didn't. It runs straight from the solar panel into the actual like the electric cupboard, if you like. So there's a mains board. It runs straight into there, and then just...
So if they don't use it, what happens to it? Does it get sold back to the grid?
No, I don't think it feeds back to the grid.
Right.
This just feeds the building. But what it will do is, while that's running, it takes less out of the grid, you know?
Yeah, so, yeah, of course. So you mentioned electric charging. Do you also run a cable for the future? So expansion?
Future-proof, mate.
Do you?
Yeah, so Swindon, again, I've mentioned Swindon, because it's just pretty much the same sort of building, you know?
Yeah.
Down there was, what do we fit? 20 chargers along the front of along the side of the building, 20 electric car chargers.
It's a lot, isn't it? 20?
With cables then crossing to the other side of the car park for future, you know, ducts. It was ducted and cabled for future charging points.
Expansion.
And like you said, then right outside the front of the office, there was, I think, 10 car sharing bays.
Yeah.
So if you come in with more than one person, you can park right
out nearer.
front.
Yeah, that's the idea, isn't it? Where the directors would normally park.
Yeah. And I mean, all that is as simple as, you know, you white line your car park and you just put, you know, white line the 2 people in the car symbol on the floor. So it's as easy as that, really.
What about rainwater? Do you do it with that?
Rainwater harvesting?
Yeah, do you do that? Or is that not a requirement?
Not on this one.
Right.
But the rainwater on this, there's soakaways.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of the rainwater you do a new site, it ends up going into the main sewer.
Yeah.
This sort of soaks away, and then
into like a pond, or? No,
so it goes through the ground, and so there's a company called SAB, and they're like a Welsh authority, if you like. So they tell you what to do with water, what you need to do. They'll come and inspect, make sure. We got 2 big soakaway tanks in the ground.
Oh, have you? That's what you mean by soakaway, the tanks.
Yeah.
I've got you. So where do they go?
So you get 2 types. You get a soakaway, or you get an attenuation tank. Attenuation tank holds water and then lets it out at a given rate into the main system. So you put them in.
Like a holding, so
yeah. These
release it slowly.
Yeah, these are slightly different. These are soakaways. And when I say big, they are
the size of that mound.
Big, mate. Well, they're like probably the one on the far end would be like from here to that digger.
So what's the difference then? The water goes in there, and where does it go?
So it literally is what it is, mate. It soaks through the ground. We have to put like membrane in the bottom, and then a certain type of stone build up, and SAB, like I say, this Welsh authority for the the water. They come and inspect, make sure you're doing it properly. Water runs through the ground, but basically it takes the stuff in the bottom will take any nastiness out of it. So you're just letting through clean water.
Right.
And the one that goes, so we got 2 tanks, one on the far end, and then the one here which takes, so the one on the far end takes all the water off the roof,
right, straight
into the tank. The one just the other side of that car park there's no one in it. You can't see them now, they all
of course.
That's got a thing called the separator, an oil separator. So
for the car park, of course.
The car park. So all the water gets any, like I say, any nastiness in there, oil obviously.
And that filter will last for life, will it?
Yeah, you have to clean it out.
Oh dear. Yeah, you got to get down there, have you?
Yeah, you'll have an alarm.
Oh, okay.
So when when the oil is getting too high, the alarm will sound, and then you just basically get a tanker in, come and suck it out.
See, you would never have known all this, would you? Just by looking at the building, you've got all this technology, really.
Yeah.
So that's what I like to video and show people.
Yeah, like we've been here since, when did we start here? May, I think. Yeah, so like May, June, July, August, September. I mean, the bits you see now, the bits you see when you come along now, you know, it's taken 2 months, you know, to put this up.
Crazy, isn't it?
All the stuff in the floor is what you don't see, and that's you know,
Did that
where
take
all
a
the
long
time
time?
is.
Did it have to go deep here?
Yeah, where, like I say, because of the cut and fill.
Yeah.
So if we've cut 3 meters from up there, we filled like 2-3 meters down this side.
Yeah.
So that means when we're digging through the ground, you need to go to virgin ground.
Yeah.
So some of the excavations down there are, you know, 3-4 meters in the ground.
Right.
Like if you've seen where these tanks were, they're probably like 5-6 meters in the ground.
Really?
So they've gone.
But with steels in, or just concrete?
No. These are they come like they're like plastic crates. They are.
No, I mean the foundations.
Oh, the foundations for the building. Yeah. So some of them down that end, they're down like 3.5 meters. They get shallower as they come up here because obviously.
Did it need steel?
Yeah.
Foundations.
Yeah. So the foundations, basically, we dig. You know, a structural engineer designs it, tells us what to build. So we have, imagine like the big steels down there. You're probably getting 2.5-3 meter squares, about 3 meters deep, mass poured with concrete.
Oh, so the same steel that you see is what goes down into the concrete?
Yeah. So we pour. So there'll be like we make metal cage. Some of them have cages, some of them don't. Depends on obviously the size of the column, obviously what it's supporting. You see the columns in the middle are bigger.
Yeah. I thought they were bolted onto a concrete foundation, but these ones are not bolted on.
They are, yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So but there'll be like a metal cage and mesh.
Yeah, in the foundation itself. I've got you.
Poured. You float in bolt boxes. Have you seen them?
No.
So they're basically the bolts get. We pour the concrete, and then before it goes hard, we push in bolt boxes, which are basically the 4 bolts on some plywood with some cones, so you get a bit of movement when it goes hard, and they get pushed into the concrete. Big metal plates on the bottom, and the concrete goes hard. You know, the engineer sets them in precisely.
Yeah.
So when the concrete goes hard, when the
Yeah.
concrete goes hard, you literally take the plywood off and drop the column on, bolt it down, and that's that.
And hopefully it aligns.
Hopefully it aligns, mate. Yeah. You get the odd one where you have to get your sledgehammer out, but.
Or you welder or whatever, innit?
Yeah.
You've got ways. Yeah, nice one, mate. I don't want to take up your time too much. This is my YouTube channel. Thanks for speaking to me. Any videos that I've took in this area will be on there.
Yeah. So
nice
this was for the YouTube channel, yeah?
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube
I just put it on YouTube. People watch it. I get paid for the adverts.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought so either.
How many subscribers you have?
About 120,000 now.
Have you?
Yeah. A lot of people will watch this video.
Fair dues.
But yeah, I can't commend. Is that your firm, is it? A. Williams?
No, so A. Williams are our ground workers. We're actually Marbank.
You're Marbank. Right, okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, so we're Marbank. A. Williams are just our groundwork contractors, but first thing they did when they come here was fill the entire boundary with their signs.
Yeah. And only have a couple of Marbanks a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've done Marbank proud.
Right, no worries.
Thanks
Cheers,
for chatting to me.
What's your name?
DJ.
Oh,
It's my name, yeah.
Cheers, man.
All right, take care. Wow, what a lovely chat there. What was your first name, mate? Mark. Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
Yeah, so if I was ever going to build a warehouse like this, Marbank would definitely be one of the people I'll be talking to. Mark was very professional there and told us all sorts. Some things that I didn't know, and some things that are nice to hear in his words. So that's that. So if you recognise where this sign is, on this road here, then you are lucky, because just behind it, right just there, there's a djaudits key ring. So if you are one of the first people to come to this location, then you get one. Good luck.